it going, CCW fans? Welcome to this week's episode of Superstars of the Ring. It's me, Rich Kennedy, back with a special episode because we are, as you know, getting ready for Stampede 2020. It's going to be taking place here, Fernandina Beach Rec Center. Can't wait to have you folks here. It's going to be such a big show, going to be explosive, and it's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. It's got a lot going on. Got a lot to cover today, but you know, we think that you folks, you've been keeping really good track. So I'm going to jump right on in. What we've got is a response to Manson Gray from the man Eric Moore. As we know, Eric Moore hasn't been around in, well, a little bit over a year now, but he heard what Manson had to say about him and his family. He was not happy. Let's cut to that footage.
CCW fans, it's Eric Moore, and no one's happier to say I'm back than me. But, as you all know, someone has already called me out. This is my first time in the new production studio. It's my first time back at the CCW training facility, and one person has already called me out. He not only called me out, he called my family out, and that's just a line you don't cross. You know, I didn't think someone could get uglier when they take off this demon wannabe scary guy mask, but in fact that's what Manson Gray did. I'd never seen the kid, and then he took his mask off and I said, whoa, please put it back on, Manson Gray. You're gonna want it on, because when I see you at Stampede, you're just going to get uglier and uglier the later and later the match goes on. See, what you don't understand is you haven't wrestled anybody since I've been gone. For the first time, Eric Moore has a reason to come back. Eric Moore has a reason to fight, and that is for my family. And you better not ever let me hear you talk about my family. Do not let my family's name come out of your mouth. I'll see you at Stampede, Manson Gray.
Eric Moore. He hasn't been around in a while, but it looks like he has still retained the ability to strike fear in the hearts of others with just his words and his presence. Well, I don't know about that, because Manson Gray is fear himself, but the man has not lost the fire in his eyes and his passion for wrestling, and he damn sure has not lost his passion and his love for his family. Can't wait to see how this unfolds as we get closer and closer to Stampede. It's going to be one hell of a match. Can't wait to see what these two men can do in the ring. Now, every year, Stampede, a staple of Stampede, is the Battle Royal. In that Battle Royal, typically, we're not just fighting, for glory, but these superstars have a shot at a $10,000 check. Pretty good payout, a nice payout. But this year, we've got an even better prize for the winner. Not only will they get the $10,000 check as promised, but they will receive the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be one hell of a battle royal. And to celebrate this, to get you folks ready, to whet your appetite, we're going to show a previous battle royal from the past. Let's cut to that.
And here we see the last entry into this year's 2018 Stampede. The big country boy. And here we go. That was Rang, and the fight starts right here. And these guys are already all over each other. This is anyone's win, anyone's game. Shooter McGee sounding off on Booger. There's bodies flying everywhere, and of course, Frankie Morris. He said he had a plan coming into the Stampede, and sure enough, he quickly rolled into that bottom rope. He's hiding on the outside of the ring. Newcomer Landon Cruz throwing some chops at Jay Lee. Marcus James sounding off on the former alternative champion, the American Prodigy. Bodies are flying. A battle royal. One of these men is going to be $10,000 richer. One of these men is your next Southern States champion. Again, bodies flying over the place. We're waiting for our first elimination, and it looks like the American Prodigy may be out on the outside. Duke Stallings has been eliminated. Frankie Morris on the outside of the ring trying to help eliminate. Looks like Landon Cruz, Chris Turner, and Donnie Bronson tied up, and Donnie Bronson gets the better. The legendary Chris Turner is eliminated. Forearms being thrown, watching guys walk to the back here. Bodies flying all over the place. Donnie Bronson tried to hang on. Donnie Bronson's eliminated. Mako is eliminated on the far side. Shooter McGee has been eliminated. Looks like Croc Johnson has been eliminated. Here goes Landon Cruz, the newcomer. There to add a little insult to injury. He has still not been eliminated. There goes the big country boy. Looks like Drummond has also been eliminated. The herd starting to fill out here. There goes Hall of Honor member Mark Bass. He made a special appearance in the Battle Royal this year. You don't know who you will see in a Stampede Battle Royal. It is a complete free-for-all. We are down to 7 men in this ring. In that corner, Frankie Morris is still in this. Kakino Palomalo is still in this. Jackson Castle still an all odds-on favorite. But the less men that are in this ring, it's going to be awfully tough to get Booger out. Oh, what a chop by Jackson. Man, Frankie Morris's chest just imploded on that. Oh, Frankie came up with a chop into the back. Jackson barely felt it. And Frankie Morris trying to direct traffic. I can't believe he's still in this battle royal. Our co-host on Superstars of the Ring, Toxic, Marcus James, the entire Society of Sin. It's 4 men beating down Jackson Castle, and it's Frankie Morris leading the charge in that ring. Castle trying to hold on here. 1 foot, both feet have to hit the floor. Toxic is biting him. He is biting at the arm as Marcus James pounds away. Jackson Castle's been eliminated. We are down to 6. The entire Society of Sin. Kikino, Palomalu, Booger, and unbelievably Frankie Morris. Man, Stampede is making for some strange bedfellows as Kikino Palomalu trying to get everybody together to get rid of Booger. That might be their last chance, because that is a huge obstacle. Booger fighting back. Double noggin knocker to Frankie and Kikino. Toxic with a rake of the eyes. Toxic just pounding on the back of the head. Frankie Morris also. Frankie Morris is trying to gut check him. Frankie Morris digging deep into those legs. Here comes the Society of Sin to assist. Look at the effort to drop the big 400-pounder out of the ring, and there goes Booger. We are down to 5. Frankie Morris. Kikino, Frankie Morris head full of steam. Toxic with low. Frankie Morris has been eliminated. Unbelievable. Frankie Morris. What a showing for that competitor. Kikino Palomalu, though, could have used an ally, because it is now the Society of Sin versus Kikino Palomalu. One of these 4 men will be your next Southern Six champion. Dante Steele directing traffic. The man who lost the Southern Six. Oh, wow. Toxic has got, it looks like he took his wrist tape off, and he is choking the life out of Kikino Palomalu. It's the quickest way to eliminate somebody, is to just choke him out to unconsciousness. Kikino Palomalu tossed him at the top. He's trying to hang on, trying to skin the cat to come back into the bottom rope. Super kick to the back of Kikino's head. Toxic is biting his hands. Another super kick. Kikino is eliminated unbelievably. The last 3 men in this match are the Society of Sin. Dante Steele has led the faction, and he's trying to convince these 2 men it's his belt. He never lost the title. It was stripped from him, as well as the tag team championships from these 2 men. Marcus James and Toxic. And wow, the Society of Sin just turned on each other. Marcus, that big punch right to the face, and he's lining up on Toxic. Toxic goes low again. Marcus James has been eliminated. Toxic is he's your new Southern Six champion. He is the 2018 Battle Royal winner. What a huge win for Toxic. The Society of Sin imploded here. Toxic will go on to face the champion, the Outlaw Jamie McKinnon. We'll see that on another episode. But tonight, celebrating the victory, $10,000 richer is that man in the ring, Toxic.
What a great battle royal. It's so good to walk down memory lane, especially when it's something as exciting as that. And this year, folks, I mean, come on. We all want more money. Money's great. We love money. But to get this CCW World Heavyweight Championship as a part of your victory in the battle royal, I can't imagine what's going to happen, what kind of hunger we're going to see in the ring, what kind of actions these guys might resort to get that championship belt, because that is your shot at immortality as a CCW superstar. So you can only imagine, wherever you are, even if you're at the bottom, maybe even if you're already at the top, maybe you're somewhere in the middle and you want to get noticed more, the belt is the one thing to shoot you to the moon as a CCW superstar. I cannot wait to see how this Battle Royal turns out in 2020 Stampede. Now, what we've got next for you folks, we've got, well, something that you folks have seen for quite some time. I mean, the ever-going feud between the legendary Rock and Roll Chris Turner and the Diamond Exchange. As we know, things have been getting insane lately. Turner getting betrayed, Diamond Exchange taking up more power. They're just amassing more and more folks because they have that money. They have that money, and they have the conniving, wily Brian Blitz. They got Shooter McGee. They got Daniel Anderson. They got so many people now. It's insane. It's hard for me to keep track of it. So, Chris Turner, a little tired of everything happening to just him. He had some words for the Diamond Exchange to address them before Stampede.
You know, come Stampede, we have a unique opportunity. We're going to walk into Fernandina and we could leave tag team champions or we can leave heavyweight champion. But I'll tell you one thing, Diamond Exchange, you think you're all that? Well, I got people in my corner that says different.
That's right, Diamond Exchange. You guys keep wreaking havoc all over CCW. Guess what? Me and Turner here, our only goal is to take your gold away from you or win the World Heavyweight title.
Chris Turner not messing around with his Diamond Exchange. He is tired of them, and I cannot wait to see how that pays off as well at Stampede 2020 here in Fernandina Beach, right here, Fernandina Beach Rec Center. Let's think about this, folks. We've got a Battle Royal, $10,000 CCW World Heavyweight Championship. We will finally have somebody holding that belt, fighting with that belt for you folks at home for that glory. We've got, what else have we got going on? We've got Manson Gray and Eric Moore. Are you kidding me? Come on, Eric Moore, we have a veteran coming back against the crazy darkness of fear himself, Manson Gray, and maybe potentially, I don't know, what's going on with his cult. He has his own family out there too. Eric Moore fighting for his family, Manson Gray fighting with his. It's going to be insane for sure. And then, not to mention that, but we've got Chris Turner and the Diamond Exchange. The Diamond Exchange, a part of so many stories, so many angles, everybody fighting together. The Diamond Exchange has their hand in every little bit of it. And I, for one, want to see if anybody can stand up to them and their money. Now, that's what we've got going on at Stampede. And like I said, folks, it's going to be on January 18th. I think the bell time is at 7:30. You can get tickets at the door. You can get tickets in advance. But we want you here, the Fernandina Beach Recreational Center. Get here for that show. You folks are going to have a blast. It's going to be a wonderful time. And I cannot wait to see you folks down at ringside. Take care.
Hello everybody, it's Devane Dawson. I'm sorry to interrupt the end of the Superstars of the Ring webcast, but we have a bit of breaking news. It seems after numerous complaints to the board, as we saw last week, Brian Blitz has seemed to have gotten his way. Ian Shire will be included in the Southern States Championship match between Gino Adonis and the New Breed Landing Crews, making it a triple threat match here at Stampede 2020. Everyone will be so excited to be there. It's on fire right now. I don't even know how to even begin to explain the tensions that are hot right now. So we're going to kick right off to it. Thank you for coming in, and I will see you next week.